Happy Halloween, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to show how I did my son's goodie bags and put them together. But first I just want to show you a couple things I picked up. It's not even worthy of being called a haul, really, but I just wanted to show you. So I picked up, my hands have black ink on them, just a fair warning for the project, you'll see why. I picked up the acrylic paint. I'm going to use this for the face of my Nutcracker. And I picked up this one. I guess they're both full of art. This one here, I don't know the colors. Oh, this one's cardinal red and skin tone. So yeah, skin tone and cardinal red. So I picked those up to work on my Nutcracker. And I also picked this up to try it for those little tiny pieces, like when I did the Always and Forever. I thought this would be good. I've been seeing a lot of people using the spray adhesive lately. So I'm going to try that. So I'll let you guys know how I like that once I try it. And the last thing I picked up, you know I've been obsessed with my sketch pens. And these colors were a little different than the Inkjoy ones. These are Bic. The other ones are paper made, I think. So I picked these up to try. Colors are just a little bit different. So I'll let you know how these work out. And now on to our project. So see, I told you it wasn't even worthy of being called a haul. So our little project here are these little goodie bags. So this is my last year making Halloween ones. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So I will have sizes, or I'll have the size of the pumpkin on there and on my blog. I've stopped putting dimensions of stuff because I don't know if anybody uses them, and it honestly takes a lot of time to go in and do each layer and the size. So if you ever want to know the size of something, please let me know. I'm more than happy to tell you, but I'll do that on a case-by-case basis now. So the bags are 4.5 across. So I made my topper at 4.5 by 3 and scored it in the half at 1.5. So the topper ends up being 1.5 by 4.5. The layer is going to be 1.25 by 4.25. And then the little pumpkin, I don't know his exact size. So let's take one of our goodie bags here. This is actually the last step, but here's the goodie bag all bagged up. So the first thing we want to do is take our piece of paper that's going to go on there, and we're going to try to put right down the middle a straight line. As I say straight line, I can't do it. Straight line of adhesive. And then I picked this up on my baby haul too, but since we were using it in the project, I didn't even show it. And I did, as you can see by my hands, I inked all the edges of the paper so it blended in. It's all black. You don't want, it has some white, but you don't want white, like stark white, showing out there. Okay, so then we're gonna bring this over, and just guesstimating, I paid 47 cents for the ribbon, so I'm not overly upset about how much I'm using. You know how I usually am, but it's really cheap ribbon, so, and I won't ever use it for anything else. And I think I just put my adhesive a little too high. So we will have to try to center it on there so it covers the adhesive. Well, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then that's the good thing about ATGs. You can kind of just rub it off, but I don't want to rip my paper. This is one of the best inventions. Apparently you can just use regular erasers, but I got these. This is made by Xyron, and I got it, they were like 80 cents. It's an adhesive eraser. So the reason I put this down first is it's kind of hard to tie a bow when you don't have it glued down, because that piece of paper, oh, the paper is Studio G from last year. Let me zoom out for a minute. Studio G from last year. It was this set with the skeletons. I don't think they have any names. And these, I actually used a strip, because you'll notice I have two different papers. I used this paper on the back, but there was a little border strip that was 12 or like 1.5 by 12. So I just cut that down. So I always wondered what I would use those like 2 by 12 border strips for. So that worked out, but the other colors just didn't work with what I was doing. So that's the other thing I wanted to show you that I actually used. Okay, so let's get to tying our bow here. And I'm putting the bow off to the side, a little askew. so we can fit our pumpkin on there. I was going to stamp a sentiment, but then I didn't end up really having room. I was going to do like a little banner, but yeah, like I said, I didn't end up really having room for it, so it worked out okay. I'm not under any grand delusions that once they see the candy, they rip these suckers open and this goes in the trash and they take out the candy, they take out the goods. So I try to make them as cute as possible because I still want them to be cute, but I try to make them cost-effective cute. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, I don't know how everybody puts theirs on. I know people use staples. I don't like staples because it can hurt the kids. If it gets under their nail or something when they're all excited. I mean, yeah, these aren't really kids, they're 17, but anyways, I like to just use the ATG. So, because it's gonna get ripped anyways, might as well just do this. And then the only thing is to make sure that your front goes the right way. I arrange all my candy so the labels and pictures are in the front. So I want to make sure that when I go to put this down, that it's not like if I put it on backwards, I can just kind of get away with it because well, I could, but I've arranged all my candy so that it faces the front. So I definitely want to have that where everything's facing the front. It's my OCD, you guys know, I've told you. It's no, I'm not shy about it. A little OCD about stuff. Okay, and then we just take the little pumpkin. My gosh, how cute is he? And we have our cute little goodie bag. So actually, and I didn't even plan this, there's one in each of the papers that I used. So those are our little goodie bags. The other project we're gonna do, I had to make 11 of those. And I wanted a full 2 lines, this is where the OCD comes in, on my silhouette cutting mat. So I thought up an idea. I made a magnet out of this. Now, I'm going to give you guys a tip because I didn't think of this till after, and luckily my image was easy enough to flip around. I cut it with the magnet side up, and then my pumpkin, if you'll notice, fits here. But, excuse me, I need this adhesive to go on the pumpkin this way. So, excuse me, make sure when you're cutting out your images, you remember which side the adhesive is going to go to and how that's all going to work, because it could have been ugly. I mean, I just would have had to cut it again, but I would have wasted magnet, and I don't want to do that. And this magnet is not the silhouette magnet. It is, let me show you. It's the one I get from Walmart. To be careful not to put it by my computer. Just these adhesive magnet sheets. It's only a couple of bucks and you get 2 sheets. So that's all I used. I didn't use the silhouette one. So we're just gonna line up our image here. Okay. All right. And then we're gonna go ahead and see the pumpkin. It was kind of chunky, so it pretty much hides it. So it hides my mistake. It was very forgiving, which was very good because I definitely screwed that one up. Okay, go ahead and get this little guy on here. All right. And then we're gonna do our little pumpkin face, which I think he's oh so adorable. And I'm using the Tombow multi adhesive, the mono adhesive. And I'm just doing, because I have tons of this from back in my Stampin' Up! Days. So I figured it was good because I can get in with his little checkered teeth in there. The cap back on there. And then my little face. And get that down on there. Okay. And since he's going on the fridge, he can have Pop Dots. So if I can find my favorite in the whole wide world, Pop Dots, which I don't see them, which is not good. I guess we're using white ones. Oh, I found them. I found them. I knew they couldn't be far. I just used them on a project. Okay. Go ahead And shockingly, just gonna use one. I know, you guys are shocked. You know how I love the adhesive. Okay, so we're gonna get his smiling little face up on there. And then I have a cute little pumpkin magnet for my fridge. So you can make them for all the holidays. Just something cute. I just thought it was really adorable. On the silhouette, when you cut out the magnet, choose the printable, I think it's printable. Let me check my computer. My computer will tell me. I think it's printable magnet material, silhouette, printable magnet material, I think is what it's called. Make sure you do a double cut. I did have to double cut it, and then I still kind of had to trim it out a little bit to get it off. But I'm very happy with how it came out. I think it came out super cute. So I just wanted to share my tiny few things that I picked up with you and my projects for Halloween. I hope you guys have a happy and a safe Halloween. Thanks so much for stopping by. Check out my blog at www.crazycatladycraft.blogspot.com. Happy crafting!